back in his thing, like Cook cracking his thing. You feel me? It's your boy Cinco Bands, the man. Trying to get 100 grand. You know I got the plan. Yeah, let's get it. We up early in the manana. It was some things going on yesterday that we gotta investigate. You know, we gotta investigate these things. Okay, so we're gonna start with Poetic Flock. No, we're gonna start with Almighty this morning. We starting off with Almighty, y'all. Cheers. Let's see. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna start off with my boy Gangland Neem. Shout out to Gangland Neem. I do not know you. Hey, bro, it's a real one. All right, let's start off with Gangland.
Character commands attention and accountability.
An almighty suspect, formerly of No Jumper. I heard that suspect didn't want to pull up. I'm seeing that he did. I'm hearing from sources that he pulled up with some fellas. Some fellas. Do 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 do. Hey, that's crazy, huh? That was wild what I just That was wild what I just did, bro. I'm having fun. I'm sorry. It's your boy Gangland Neem, aka Neiman. I be for the E man. Golly, I don't know y'all. And y'all don't know me. We back with another video. New video. Supposed to be going up to Haters World. Wonder if they're gonna ask me about that. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, all jokes aside, Marathon Burger yesterday was lit. Everybody was in effect. Believe that. Shout out to all the content creators who pulled up. Looked like Rich Trapper and Brandon was there for smoke.
Opened up
for smoke. Again, this was unbeknownst to me.
Yes.
Pulled up, seen them there.
They opened up on Venice Beach. Grand opening for the Marathon Burger on Venice Beach. They got the Marathon Burger on Melrose. Now you got the Marathon Burger on Venice Beach. Man, hey, it's popping. The marathon continues, man. Go and get you some of that. Hey, I haven't went down there yet because I've been in Vegas. But when I get down there, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to eat. I'm going to do a whole little review on this shit. But from what I've been seeing, Chef Kiss, A1, secret sauce, all that, popping. They got fried shrimp. They killing the game right now. So let them, check out Marathon Burger, y'all.
And it was what it was. Shout out to everybody who was in attendance. But it seemed like they're going back and forth right now on Instagrams, Almighty and Rich Trapper and Brandon and all that. But Brian Hurst Baby said
Rich Trapper is TNN News. TNN News, Trap News Network. That's Rich Trapper. So just so we on the same page, y'all.
Niggas got out of Dodge when he showed DMs saying that Almighty was pulling up. But I'm gonna just play the tape so y'all can see that. If this your first time to the channel, like and describe off the back. Don't troll me. If this your first time to the channel, shame on you.
Straight up.
Shame on you.
Like and subscribe.
But we gonna get into this, man.
Follow my page.
See what Almighty was talking about, man.
I heard niggas was looking for me. Huh? I heard niggas was looking for Sess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
I ain't feeling like myself. To fuck with me, they gon' need help. Let a nigga say my name. I bet his ass gon' get the belt. I stayed 100, kept the name, played the card that I was dealt. Signed the deal and we ain't heard you. Guess they got you on that. Where's my money, my nigga?
He calling you.
Yeah, he outside.
You hear me though?
He outside.
Yeah.
I'm telling about you in the crib.
Outside though, you understand me?
My little cousins in the back right there with the with the blue hat.
Okay, y'all. Let me give you a little background. So, Rich Trapper and Brandon were together at the Marathon grand opening. I guess they had like a little VIP area or whatever. They were there from the beginning, started and all that. And as they're there, they're making videos saying, yeah, suspect can't come here. This is not where suspect, can come. So they send shots at him. He sees it. Boom, just his way down, finds his way down to Venice Beach. It might have been a couple hours later, but shout out to Lexi World. They might have seen him. It might have took him an hour or so. We don't know what he was doing. But whatever he was doing, he wrapped it up, got to the beach. Soon as he set foot on the beach, he started recording, showing niggas, I'm on the beach. I'm coming. Right. Now, before this, he sent the DM like, oh, I'm on my way, say less, to a certain individual. That certain individual showed Brandon and Trap News Network, allegedly, that suspect was on his way. If you're looking for somebody and you find out they're on their way, you don't leave. I don't care. You shouldn't have been popping it. You don't leave. Or if you do leave, you come right back. Because from what I seen, Almighty was up there from the time he got up there, the rest of the evening. He was there, waiting.
Out on this shit. That shit is comedy. The Lokes was out. Believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, niggas outside. Free my nigga Brian Hurst, baby. No cap. Hey, go get you some sauce and donuts, though. You hear me? He gonna get you right. You better. He gonna get you right. No cap. You hear me? Come get you a burger, too, though. You stand me? Look, so a nigga just walked up to me right now, right? And he said, bro, the nigga was up here, the nigga Brandon was up here acting like he was ready to give you a fade, right? As soon as you was, cause I was posting videos of me walking down the boardwalk, you feel me, saying I was on the way. They started telling that nigga, like, look, he making videos walking down the boardwalk. He said both them niggas got up out of here immediately.
Take over.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I don't got no dog in the fight, fat girl. I told you he was on his way.
Hey, the man said he ain't got no dog in the fight. He called you fat cuz. He said he told you he was on his way. This shit seems authentic. This shit seems authentic. So, it could have been a play. They was just up there, to make a scene, and they knew suspect wasn't going to come up there. And, they was trying to make the most of it. Are they trying to stretch this little beef? And Rich Trapper jumped in this shit. I don't know how he got involved in this. I don't know. But that's one of his homies that's saying this. This guy right here, that's Rich Trapper's homie. Same neighborhood, same everything. That's his homeboy. So if his homeboy is saying this, I don't know.
And you ran.
Thank you.
I showed you the DM. You said you was gonna stay, call him, where he at, Cuz came, you left.
Thank you.
You lost.
Facts.
You lost.
Facts. Thank you.
Golly, y'all. Golly. Now again, I don't know how true any of this is, but it's all funny to me. It's all funny to me. I'll be honest. But y'all heard right there from Brian Hurst Baby. Brian Hurst Baby I need a sweater. Supposed to get this sweater about 2-3 months ago, gang. I need my sweater. And a couple t-shirts, gang. What's happening? But Brian Hurst baby said, look, he was showing the DMs and the messages saying, hey, he pulling up and niggas got out of there. I don't know how true that is. Again, y'all can see me on Traps Live. And I was there for a cool minute. I was there with Trap for a
Okay. At some point in this live, this video, he's gonna call Rich Trapper. And Rich Trapper is literally sitting with T-Rail. And just pay attention to this shit. Because while he's talking to Rich Trapper, and Rich Trapper is explaining everything and, you know, what happened, suspect is still there at Marathon Burger waiting. He's still there.
a second, and I was just there with family and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened after I bounced or any of that. You know what I'm saying? But what I could tell you is, pull this up real quick. I'm gonna make myself small, gang. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. I don't know, bro. Look cozy as hell to me. I don't know.
Hey, go get you some sauce and donuts, though. You hear me? He gonna get you right.
You better.
He gonna get you right. No cap. You hear me? Come get you a burger, too, though. You stand me? Boardwalk, you feel me? Saying I was on the way. They started telling that nigga, like, look, he making videos walking down the boardwalk. He said both them niggas got up out of here immediately.
Take over it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I don't got no dog in the fight, fat girl. I told you he was on his way, and you ran.
Thank you.
I showed you the DM. You said you was gonna stay, call him, where he at. Cuz came, you left.
Thank you.
You lost.
Facts.
You lost.
Facts.
All right. I feel like it's only right for me to call Trap. I don't got Brandon number. I'm gonna call Trap right now. Y'all gonna get an exclusive right brief. I'm gonna call Trap cause I wanna know. Cause like I said, niggas was up there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Brian Hurst baby said it. So what we gonna do is we gonna call Trap, man.
Now, mind you, people talking like this is over. Suspect is actually still there at Marathon Burger while all of this is going on. All these calls, all these explanations, he's still there.
Yo. Hey, Foolie, Hey, Foolie, I got you recorded. Like I'm on a reaction, bro.
All right, I'm over here. Hold on, real quick.
All right.
I might got the funniest shit to tell you. What's happening?
Hey, look, all right, but don't say
Almighty Suspect
don't
lady?
don't say nothing too. Yeah, don't say nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm over here with the BPSs right now and the Long Beach niggas.
Okay, all right. So look,
Look, are we live?
no, it's not live. It's recorded though, but it's
I need this live, bro.
hey, it's gonna release, nigga. I'm talking about. It's gonna go up after this. So what?
Releasing it, they gonna say, well, it was late. He wasn't there, and none of that.
Man,
I
niggas.
need it right now.
Hey, niggas know you outside, brother. Trust me, niggas know you outside. Listen though.
I need it right.
I already know.
Ain't nobody see.
Yo. Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, look. Hey, bro. So you seen this shit on Instagram, right?
You said what?
I said you seen this shit on Instagram though, right? Where bro pulled up or whatever and he was out there
After the event was over?
and Brian Hurst baby and Brian Hurst go ahead.
After the baby was over? After the event was over?
It looked like well, this is what I'm gonna say, right? It looked like it was still cracking, but this what
You didn't see no DJ booth there. You didn't see no Power
It was
106
still
and the entire VIP section that already got shut down and taken away. You seen that in my video.
okay, all right, well boom, there that.
Yeah, you can see it all in my video. You can see that the VIP section had already been. I'm literally showing you. I'm literally showing you the VIP section being taken down.
What does that mean? What does the VIP... Listen, Rich Trapper, you've been my guy to this point. You still my guy. But what, I gotta call it like it is. What does taking down the stage equipment and all this shit got to do with you staying and waiting for him? Once the shit was over, you like, fuck it, I'm gone. Even though after they was telling you guys that he's coming, showing you Texas, and it's still people out there. It's not like the function stopped. The DJ just left. The DJ was only paid for a certain amount of time. After they left, shit was still going. Just because the music was gone. Let's finish.
I'm literally showing you the DJ being taken away. When Almighty Suspect was there, Power 106 was not. Does that not mean the event is over?
Okay. That would mean the event is over. Yes, that would indicate
So
that.
you know what you don't see in Almighty Suspect's video? You was there. You saw that marathon banner everybody taking pictures in front of, right?
Yeah.
If Almighty Suspect was there, we're not saying he didn't go to Marathon Burger. Nobody's saying he didn't go to the beach. We're saying that he wasn't at the grand opening, because if he was there, Almighty Suspect, with the amount of clout that he enjoys, would have got a picture in front of the marathon banner, right?
I believe that somebody told me he do got pictures. He got all the pictures and shit. That's what I heard.
In front of the marathon banner or at the beach? Those are two different things.
I heard he's got pictures at the event.
What does this banner got to do with anything? If y'all got smoke, it's going down. It's up. What are you talking about? What does a banner got to do with anything? You should be happy the DJ left. It's not too much attention on you. Y'all can go and get this out the way. What is going on? This shit is just a clout run. Nobody want to do nothing to nobody. This is a clout run. I'm starting to think this shit a play. I really do think Almighty don't fuck with Black Belt Brandon. Right? But I don't see where Rich Chopper came in to play at this shit, and it's not making sense to me. What the fuck the DJ booth got to do with you getting down, nigga? You had another, if you had another interview or something to go do, great. Say that. I had another engagement to get to, boom. But I bounced back afterwards. You didn't bounce back. He was still there. I don't care who you was hanging with. The boy was still there with the backpack by himself. Wonder what's in the backpack. Niggas didn't want to find out what's in the backpack.
With Dodie Six and all.
Okay, is that because Dodie Six continued to hang out at the beach after the event was over? That's a big difference.
Okay.
Power 106 was not there.
Okay, copy that. Boom. There that is.
You saw me talking to Fuzzy from Power 106. You feel me? You see me talking to Fine Ass Wanda from Snowfall. You feel me?
Right.
You see me talking to Leon, India Love, Wise Homie Quan, talking to Hoggy, talking to Sam. You seen when I was saying no names, you seen all the homies in the community I was out there, I'm kicking it with, comfortable. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
hey,
all I'm saying is, nobody's saying Almighty Suspect didn't come to the event. I'm saying I didn't.
You was comfortable around your people. Your people were throwing an event. Of course, you're going to be comfortable. Your people were throwing an event. What does that have to do with you staying and waiting for your man, your target?
Didn't go to the beach. You didn't go to Marathon Burger. I'm saying Almighty Suspect didn't go to the fucking to the grand opening. My bad. I'm going to take a T-Rail over here looking at me crazy and shit.
Nah, you good. All right, one more thing though. But you saw Brian Hurst baby say that he was showing y'all niggas messages that bro was pulling up, and niggas said they was gonna stay.
Facts. What's up with that? What's up with the messages? Did you not see the messages, Rich Trapper? If you didn't see the messages, you get a pass. Cause I kind of feel like you got the character that if you would have saw those messages, you probably would have stayed. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, my G.
Hey, but niggas got ghosts. That's
Who
what.
did you show that message to?
That's what Brian Hurst baby said. I don't know.
So this is what I'm not finna do.
Want me to play it?
On politicking about my homies, I'm not Brick Baby. So we're gonna leave that right there. What I'll say is, and keep it.
Hey, hold on. I ain't trying to get you to politic on gang. I fuck with Brian Hurst baby, bro. That's my nigga. I ain't trying to get you to politic on him.
But I'm saying this for the chat and for the record.
Okay.
I know what I'm on. But what I will say is this: you saw what I was on. If I would have saw anything that indicated that this nigga was about to pull up, do you think that I would have left based off what you saw?
You look like you was pretty comfortable.
So with that also being said, let's notice that Almighty Suspect said that he was on his way, and it took him 3 hours and 14 minutes to get there after saying he was on his way. That doesn't, nowhere in LA does it take you that long to get there.
Oh, wait. Time out. You just said, if I would have seen those messages, don't you think I would have stayed? Then you come right back with, right after that statement, you come back with, he said he was coming about 3 hours ago, and it took him 3 hours to come. Hold up. How would you know? How would you know when he sent the messages if you never sent it? How would you know it took 3 hours if you never seen the messages? Somebody's lying to us, YouTube. Somebody's lying to these YouTube streets.
No,
Let's also take into the account that Almighty Suspect took a picture by we from LA. You from that area. You know about that area. You feel me?
Yeah.
He took a picture at the Venice Beach sign and then parked by fucking Bank of America and had to walk. Who don't got $40 to park by the beach?
Right.
That's not a nigga that was at the event. If he was at the event, that nigga would have pictures at that. Close the door. Close the door. My bad talking to the kids.
Nah, you good. You good.
If he was at, my bad, bro. If he was at that marathon event, he would have pictures. Hold on, this nigga too. Wait, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Come get me. Come on, where niggas at? I ran? Who ran? Hold on.
You hear T-Rail in the back? You ran, bro. You ran from Almighty. You ran. T-Rail don't even get along with Almighty. They got like a little beef. Little beef. They cool though. It's, man, I don't know. T-Rail don't really be beefing with nobody. T-Rail a real nigga, man. He don't give a fuck. T-Rail ain't beefing with nobody, bro.
Look.
Me? He pulled up to the event? Hold on. He put on speaker. Hold on. He put up to Marathon Burger. He put up to the Grand Opening. Hold on. He put up to Marathon Burger. He put up to the Grand Opening. He put up to the Grand Opening. When the event was going on, was Power 106 still there?
He was there.
Nah, he was there after the fact. That nigga was there after the fact. That nigga was there after the fact. That nigga pulled up afterwards. When that nigga was outside, niggas was gone. Let's talk about it. Hold on, let me call you back.
All right, fool. All right. Oh, y'all got this. Shout out nigga T-Real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all some good content, man. I'm trying to do it up for y'all. Y'all like this shit? I'm trying to do it up, right? There it is. You feel me? Y'all see, I mean, this is the thing, man, because I was at the event. I seen Trap, like Trap was in there cozy. I see this right here. He looked like he's in here cozy. Again, niggas wasn't trying to politic Brian Hurst, baby. Shout out Brian Hurst, baby. That wasn't,
Okay. Police did arrest some people. Marathon Burger. Okay, we're not gonna be biased, right? We want to see what Trap gotta say. We're not gonna be biased. Then we're gonna go see. Bias at all. We
roast beef. 4 for $10. Yeah, you know. That classic RBs.
We not gonna
deal, y'all. What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper, tap it in, TNN Trap News Network, back in this thing, back in this.
We not gonna be biased at all, y'all. We gonna get to the bottom of it. You feel me? That's what we do here. Yes, sir.
Same like cook cracking this thing here at TNN. Pow, Trap News Network. Pow, pow, pow. News reviewers getting all the joint for to get nobody's college. Big dog, tap in with that tap in and make sure you are in fact tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? Early in the morning, man. I'm on my way to fight train, doing my 1-2 step like Sierra. But your boy Almighty Victim was supposed to meet me there, bro. Your boy Almighty Victim was supposed to meet me there. He lied. You know what? Let me show y'all something real quick because your boy Almighty Victim, oh yeah, bro, he did. Let's keep it real. He did, and I'm gonna keep it 100. This one, we thirsty on this one. He's not worth the edit. Almighty Victim is not worth the edit, bro. So
He said,
Let's kind of show y'all something real quick. Hold on, man. Let me show y'all something real quick. Hold on. Because this right here, this is crazy how this boy Almighty Victim out here acting. That boy Almighty Victim out here. So for those of y'all who don't know, yesterday was a Marathon grand opening. Yesterday was a marathon. Where Yazzers at? Shout out to Yazzers. Look, little stuff, DJ Charisma. I saw you from afar. Nobody saw Almighty Suspect from afar. So I'm going to show y'all this real quick. And we're going to make a quick little point. You see how that's Black Sam right there? And he's in front of the marathon situation. You see how you have me and Dodie Six out there doing our little whatever? You see how you have me out there talking to people? But there's Hoggy, an actual marathon employee. The essays out there showing love. Look at how many people are acting. Look at that line. Look at that long line. Adam, that's Nipsey's cousin, part owner of Marathon. For those of y'all who don't know, more fans. That's me and what's her name? Gia Bean from Snowfall, or Gail Bean, excuse me, from Snowfall. But notice how we're behind. We're in front of that Marathon cutout. You're in front of that Marathon, banner and all that. Me and India Love, right there. Me and J-Rock, that's the nigga that knocked out Whack 100, right there. Me and Fuzzy from Power 106, little young homie fan. We got George Panici, the head of Marathon Direction, the head of the security, my man Baby Tyson right there, my homie D-Weezy.
all right. Okay. I'm going to take what I got out of this. I think he's showing all this shit to show that I was at the event, the live event. Sus wasn't there. Okay. You was at the live event. Okay. When the celebrities left, you left. You a celebrity. I see. That's what's going on. Sus not a celebrity. Sus a celebrity. You could have waited. Because he was doing everything you was doing when he got there. He was messing with the fans. Okay, let's go.
We outside, man. We're actually at the event. Me and J-Rock.
We got to get to the bottom of it. I want to know, where did you go afterwards? What was so important to where you left and didn't come back knowing that he was on his way?
Again, me and DJ Head chopping it up. Yeah, because we were actually at the event. Now, did Almighty Suspect go to Marathon Burger? Yes, he did go to Marathon Burger. But let's see what it looked like when Almighty Suspect pulled up to Marathon Burger. Let's see. Almighty Victim. Okay, let's start here. Let's do some time. 17 hours ago, he said that he was on the way. Let's see what Marathon Burger here for. 17 hours. And then 2 hours later, he gets there. Why it take you 2 hours to get there? But let's see how long it takes him to actually get out the car. Because Almighty Victim didn't have $40 to pay in the front where I was parked, to park in the front where I was at. So Almighty Suspect had to take a little walk. For those of y'all who know Venice, this is the Venice Beach sign.
Okay, let's be honest. If he got to take a walk, that means if something crack off, he still got to make it all the way back to his car. Your car right there. If something happen, you can hop in your car and get on. Pew! You hear a nigga coming, hop in the car, get on. Pew! But he got to go all the way across the beach. It seems like he did it purposely. Just so you niggas could know I'm coming. Do his little victory lap on his way there. Nigga. And it's nothing but him in the backpack in the videos. Him and the backpack.
Look at this nigga. In a parking lot. In a random park. You don't even see no water. You won't even see no water. And then he posts another one damn near past a quarter mile. Like maybe 0.6 miles away. Look at this. The beach is flat. How are you walking up a hill? The beach is flat. How are you walking up a hill? How far did you park? But look, hold on. 17 hours. It takes him until 14 hours to get out the car. It took him it took Almighty Victim 3 hours. From the time, hold on, y'all, let me show y'all this. 17 hours ago, right?
Yeah.
15 hours ago, that's 2 hours. He had to take a long walk. He's still walking. So that's 3 hours later, and he finally makes it to the beach. Look how nobody's there. And he has to, look how far down the boardwalk he has to go. Damn, bro, you can afford $40 to park in the front? Look at this. And then look, let's look at it.
So basically, it was 3 hours from the time that he said he's coming to the time that he got there. Okay. Maybe he had to do some shit too. I don't know. But he got there. Maybe he had to go get the backpack. I don't know. But he got there. Maybe you guys was like, fuck it. He ain't coming. Y'all left. But then you got word he was there. You should have went back. So all this is clearing up why you left. You still got to clear up why you ain't go back.
Nobody's there. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. Look at this. Come on, bro. That shit ain't packed like when I was out there. My nigga, that's the marathon shit. Look how long the line is not. There's no DJ. Look, wait, hold on. Don't go fast, almighty victim. The DJ's gone. The DJ's gone because the event is over. Listen, hold on, listen. Wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me you're at Marathon Burger for a marathon event? We don't hear no Nipsey Hussle playing. We hear a jazz horn. Listen to this. We hear a jazz horn. Point and shoot. Point and shoot. Where we at? We're at the Nipsey. What sense does this make? We're at a Nipsey Hussle marathon event. You don't hear no Nipsey Hussle music. You hear a jazz horn. Listen. Listen to the jazz horn. No Nipsey Hussle playing. Let's see if Nipsey Hussle plays in the next slide. So yeah, you out here with Brian Hurst, baby, but the event is over. So you see right there.
Okay. He has the video where Brian Hurst baby said, hey, I told you niggas that he was coming, you niggas left. He skipped right over that video. The boy just skipped right over that part. Watch.
No Nipsey Hussle playing. Let's see if Nipsey Hussle plays in the next slide. So yeah, you out here with Brian Hurst, baby, but the event is over. So you see right there the dude in the red hat? That was once the VIP section, and where the lady in the peach dress and the black hat and the blue hat is. You see that lady in the peach dress and the blue hat? That's where the DJ was set up. Behind Almighty Suspect is what was once the VIP section. So look at the lady in the hat. Right there, look at that lady in the hat. She's standing where the DJ was, and you see that plate of paper towels above her? That was blocked off. It's not no more because Almighty Suspect was there after the event. So yeah, you were there with Brian Hurst, baby. Yeah, you showed up, but let's see what you actually did that show that you were at a grand opening and not at Marathon Burger after the event was over. So he's not out there cripping. Yeah, you're out there with the crip, but you're not out there cripping. You're in there talking about donuts. Okay. No Nipsey Hussle music playing. 6:08. 6:08. The event ended at 4:30.
Oh, I fucked up.
Here's how we created our Pet Steps app.
I fucked up. My bad, y'all. Fucked up.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're just trying to tap it in 10 inch off. It's not no more because Almighty Suspect was there after the event. So yeah, you were there with Brian Hurst, baby. Yeah, you showed up, but let's see what you actually did that show that you were at a grand opening and not at Marathon Burger after the event was over. So he's not out there cripping. Yeah, you're out there with the crip, but you're not out there cripping. You're in there talking about donuts. Okay. No Nipsey Hussle music playing. 6:08. 6:08. The event ended at 4:30. Well, it did take him a while to get.
Okay. You said 3 hours, 6:08, 4:30. That's not, I'm not a mathematician, but that only seemed like an hour and a half. And that's just enough time to grab a blick and get my ass to Venice Beach, find some parking, and walk my ass down the boardwalk to get to Marathon Burger. That sounds exactly like an hour and a half time. Let's do the math, y'all. 4:30. Okay, you add 30 minutes, that's 5. right? You add one more hour, that's 6. And let's give him the 8 minutes. Okay. 1 hour and 38 minutes it took him. This man making it seem like it's ages. I didn't waited days for fades. Couldn't wait an hour and a half.
Get there. We see it took him 3.5 hours to get there. 6:08. Nigga, we was there at 11 o'clock in the morning. 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, okay, so that's all.
Okay, that explains it. That explains it. He was there from 11, so you expected Almighty to be there at 11? He was there from 11, so he wasn't going to be there all the way to 6. I can get that. You know, that's a whole motherfucking work shift. Goddamn. So I feel him at the same time. So when he say that, I feel him. He was there from 11 a.m. Yeah, I would have got the fuck up out of there too, my nigga. I ain't even gonna cap. That's early. You feel me? If a nigga would have got there around 2-ish, then you ain't got no excuse. But 11 a.m., come on, y'all. Come on, gang. Let's be real. I feel Almighty side, but now I'm starting to see why he left. Okay. But it still doesn't excuse him for why he didn't come back when he knew Almighty was there.
Almighty victim. So hold on, let's go through the rest of it. Let's see if Almighty victim got lucky. Let's see if Almighty victim got lucky. Almighty, right?
A nigga just walked up to me right
now. Oh, okay. So and this is this Almighty victim, and then he gone. Okay. So let's break it down.
He left at 8 p.m. So he got there at 6. He stayed there a couple hours waiting for you guys. He stayed there a couple hours. 2 hours, like you say, it don't take nobody in LA, nowhere in LA to get there that long. So you had time to get back.
Down, guys. Let's break it down because the numbers don't lie.
And you would have had the upper hand because he wouldn't have known which way you was coming from. You could have had to sneak. Not the dope fiend, but you could have snuck up on him from the back like, hey, nigga. And he would have turned around, surprised, and it would have been it would have been cracking right there. The element of surprise. Not saying creep up on him from the back and sock him. No, none of that goofy shit. Just the element of surprise. You had the upper hand. At first, he had it because you didn't know when he was going to pop up and show up and all that. And you must have felt it. So you left. But now you got the upper hand and you don't use it.
Because the times don't lie. That nigga got there after everything was over. That nigga's almighty crybaby. That nigga's almighty victim. That nigga's almighty loser. But I'm going to be out there with the BPS's at G Perico thing today, so we going to see. This the almighty challenge. I give anybody $1,000 if you can show me that almighty suspect was out there doing his Dougie. Look, we was out there 19 hours. Look at the times. 19 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 16 hours, 15, 14, 13, bro. Well, right now, if it's 7:28 in the morning, if it's 7:28 in the morning, that's looking about 12 o'clock noon we was out there. That's looking like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, right around the time when the shit was over. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Now let's look at this. This is as it's closing before almighty victim gets there. Look, hold on. Look at this. Listen to how the conversation is going as the event is still taking place. Almighty suspect. Which trapper wasn't there? No, you weren't there, almighty suspect. You went to Marathon Burger after the fact, but here's the full-blown proof.
That's why when I just said the name, you pointing to your boy. He know exactly who I'm talking about. Bro, almighty suspect is not out here, bro. He just got fired.
You notice how you see that Marathon decal in the background? There's nothing that almighty suspect has that shows that he was actually a part of a grand opening. You went to Marathon Burger after the fact. Come on, Six.
You've been there for long. Go make your own podcast, nigga. Go make your own.
You hear how the streets view almighty victim? You hear how the streets view you, almighty victim?
No, anybody can make a podcast. Man, my nigga, we got Marathon Burger right now. It ain't no almighty nothing, nigga. We been.
And for the positive message in all of this, anybody can make a podcast. Look at me. I got my own show. I been watching all these shows and I'm like, this shit cool. I like this shit. I'll be talking my shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I could see myself on these shows kicking my shit. You feel me? So I said, fuck it. I want to be able to say whatever the fuck I want to say. I want to be able to give my raw, unbiased opinion about shit. Fuck it, I'll make my own show. Here it is. Here it is. And it's only gonna get better. I'm working right now. I'm trying to get an intro made. I got a couple intros, but I want that perfect one to where I can use it for the rest of my time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But for all you guys that's filling in and like something, chase your dreams. Don't be afraid. Take a swing at it. You'll never know if you're great unless you take a swing. Take that swing. You might knock it out the park. Fucking around. Grand slam. You feel me?
That nigga's almighty disappointment. He's an almighty liar.
I don't know if this is the camera view vision or if this nigga camera just dirty. He need to wipe this shit off. It's all kind of shit all over this camera. I barely can see what the fuck is going on.
How come Almighty Suspect don't got no pictures from the actual inside of the Marathon VIP area? How come Almighty Suspect don't got all that? Brian Hurst baby was in there kicking it. How come you wasn't in there? How come you wasn't there? Why you wait till the event to be over? Let's show this real quick. Let's show everybody cleaning up and packing up. Let's watch this.
They're turning off the music. Nigga, it's time to go. They're shutting down.
Listen to this.
He's an almighty liar. Look, they're turning off the music. Nigga, it's time to go. They're shutting down. Look, they moving chairs, my nigga. It's over with. It's over with. Nigga said I'm finna go ahead with the show lines. Gang members. All right. Well, gotta erase this line.
Hold on. Look, you see? So look, Almighty Suspect. You show. Let me get away from this little glare of this tree. Hold on, because I need y'all to see this.
So
because Almighty just made an almighty mistake. He just made an almighty mistake.
Oh, they're shutting down. Look, they moving chairs, my nigga. It's over with.
Hold on.
It's over with. Nigga said I'm finna go ahead with the show lines. Okay.
Hold on. You see that Power 106? Right? Y'all see that Power 106 tent right there? Because Power 106 was out there when they was doing a 1-2 step like Sierra. Because Power 106 was out there when niggas was doing a whatever. So let me show y'all that same thing. That same Power 106 tent. You feel me? Let's get hold on. Let's get to Almighty Victim. Let's get to Almighty Victim. Let's go back to Almighty Victim. Wait, hold on. Look at that. Everybody who was out there has the marathon actual. That's not even me. That's India 11 DJ Head. They got the same little marathon, whatever. Lead it, boy. Stop. Go home. Stop. Go home. Sorry, it's a hairless dog. Be safe, little bro. Yeah, look at India 11 DJ Head, bro. Clearly behind the marathon Wooty Bam. Clearly there. Let's go to Almighty Victim. Let's go to Almighty Victim. Hold on. Let's go back to Almighty Victim. You was happy to meet Dodie Sticks, huh? Okay, so you see that? Hold on. So you see behind Almighty Suspect? That's where the Power 106 was that I just showed y'all. Where's the Power 106 tent? Where's the Power 106 tent? Excuse me. Where's the Power 106 tent? It's gone because the event is over when Almighty Victim got there. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, I wish I would have known. I would have put up on you and smack for sure. Sure. Yeah, he wasn't there, bro. There's nothing that shows.
Jen, we are so excited to show you the commercial.
All right, Trap. We enough of that. We about to go to my boy Cliff World and see what's up.
All right, YouTube family. So it's looking like the late rapper Nipsey Hussle's marathon.
Okay. Here we go.
All right, man.
Natty
So I
chat.
tried this once. Let's go for a second time, broski. You know, dig what I mean, man? So, today was the grand opening of the Marathon Burger, the second location. The first time the Marathon Burger had a grand opening, it was a kerfuffle. Rockstar 2800 was up there trying to get interest. You know, dig what I mean, man? Black Sam said, no, go get busy. Go put in some work and then come get you a smash burger. Shout out to the Marathon Burger because they showed me and Kat a lovely time when we was there. I had me a good old smash Marathon OG burger and a blue lemonade. Okay, that's beside the point. Today was the grand opening of the second day. I looks on my Instagrams. I see that Brandon is up there with Rich Trapper. Shout out to Rich Trapper, shout out to Brandon, and shout out to Almighty. I have no dogs in the fight. I said, huh? Okay. And then I hear word from a little bird that Almighty finna pull up pronto. You know, dig what I mean, man? And I told myself, I'm like, man, I hope it don't go down. Just for the sake of Brandon, Rich Trapper, and my boy Almighty. Because it's just worthless. But Almighty like, nah, ain't nobody finna make me seem like, you know, dig what I mean? I'm not gonna pull up because I'm with the pull up activity. So we finna call Almighty and we finna let Almighty get his narrative off and let it be known what happened, Peasky. And we finna call Almighty. We gonna get into Almighty narrative and we gonna get into Brandon narrative. And if Rich Trapper answer the phone, we gonna get into his narrative too. Let's get into it, Peasky. Cut the phone, cut the ish down. Okay. If you don't answer us, we get into Brandon, because I know Brandon can answer. Oh, Brandon answered. Okay, bam. Boom, we here. I was like, God, Brandon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So I'm basically giving the people the rundown, letting them know that the first time that the marathon opened, there was a Rochambeau with Rockstar 2800.
Yes.
And I was just telling them how I told you, like, hey, Brandon, man, just have a good day up there because we already know the first time it messed things up. So I guess Almighty Suspect came up to that Marathon Burger looking for issues, and y'all was up there, you, Rich Trapper, and a couple of other dudes just lounging. Tell us about it, Brandon.
I mean, it was me, Rich Trapper, Gangland Neem was up there.
Oh, Neem, shout out to Neem.
Baby Tyson. Man, everybody was up there. Matt Barnes, Dodie Six, Matt Barnes, Dodie Six, India, whatever her name is.
India Love girl?
India Love was up there.
Man, what? That's crazy.
Hey, bro, the homie Juju, you know what I'm saying? All the homies from 40s. You know, they my homies now because I met them and they was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was all up there chilling for hours, like 4 hours.
Right. I seen you posted earlier that you was up there. Did I seen on Suspect Story? He like, well, I'm about to head up there. I hit him with a question mark. Like, what's up with that?
Right.
And I'm like, bro.
Yeah, he got there like 5:30. Everything was getting shut down by like 4:30. Everybody, you know, all the hood dudes and all that, they you know, they was congregating in the alley.
Yep.
So we was all in the alley, and then the police came like, hey, y'all gotta like move, leave, whatever. And I had to go anyway. So as soon as I'm sure somebody was texting them or something.
They say Sutsgird bounced out with the members.
I don't know if he bounced out with the members or whatever. But, you know, you got to understand, he grew up in L.A., so I'm sure he got some friends who he know up there.
Right.
Because it was some dudes that I went to school with who was up there who are from L.A.
Well, what was he trying to fight or what? Like, what was the point? Did he pull up because you said he wasn't gonna pull up, or what was it?
I don't know if he was trying to fight or what, but I know for a fact it was several dudes up there who got issues with him, but I don't know if they left or what. But, you know, it's L.A., you know, people know how to play it. Right. People know how to, like, watch and see what's going on because there's nothing that kept that dude from rolling past, seeing who's out there, and then decide, okay, I can roll up now, you know?
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, it's damn near borderline disrespectful. After, you know, seeing the Rockstar 2800, and I'm just speaking in general. Like, why would you want to bring issues to the grand opening of something that's honoring Nipsey Hussle?
Exactly. And when he first posted, he was on the boardwalk, but he was way on the other side, away from Marathon Burger. So like, no one will see you because it's one little area by like the Gold's Gym on Venice Beach, the Muscle Beach. But yeah, why even go up there trying to start stuff? But I'm gonna tell you something. If you would have went up there when I was up there, I would have been the last of his problems. Because there's a lot of dudes up there that's just, they straight up no jumper K. They hate everybody on no jumper.
Hey, look, when I went to the Marathon Burger, me and Hellcat, I was worried about that. I'm like, dang, I wonder if they know that we be frequenting no jumper. I ain't trying to have no problems trying to eat a burger, man.
Yeah, so like, when I was talking to Dodie Six, he was like, hey, you be on no jumper. And I was like, well, I went up to him, and I was like, hey, I be on no jumper.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh, you be on no jumper? You be with them? I was like, yeah, I be up there. He was like, yeah, I don't with them like that. And I was just like, okay, cool. And then I was like normal about it. And then we was just talking. I was chilling in the alley talking for like me and all these guys. We were talking for a while, and then it started to get late, and I had another engagement with my lady to go to the movies, so I had to dip. Yeah. But it was shutting down anyway. But yeah, man, I don't know what his intentions were, but what we learned is he still hasn't learned.
Well, he said that he basically was challenged to come up there. Like somebody said, niggas is up here, basically saying that nigga, where you at? Type.
I told you, gang.
Open opportunity. I want to say it was Rich Trapper. Rich Trapper probably
was from Brandon.
It was probably Rich Trapper, and Rich Trapper had left already. And trust me, Rich Trapper was, he got a lot of love in that section.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They with him. I could see that off the rip.
Yeah, Rich Trapper from that area, right? Slauson and all that.
He from 60s.
He from 60s, yeah, sure is.
Yeah, and so he walking around, he ain't, like people say he got security. He ain't got no damn security.
Allegedly. Okay, Brandon is a square from Delaware, y'all. He don't even know what he doing. Rich Trapper is allegedly from that area. I don't personally think he's a gang member. Personally think he's an intelligent black man just out here giving his opinion. Don't think, just because you grew up somewhere doesn't mean you have to be from a gang. You know what I mean? I just think he's tapped in.
Yeah, I didn't know that Rich Trapper or Suspect had issues. That's new to me.
I didn't either. I don't even know how this shit started. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
It's like this. I think he got issues with and the dudes who roll with him, if he say we got a problem with this person, they gonna have a problem with that.
Oh, so it could have went up.
That person.
Yeah, because thank God that y'all missed each other.
Oh, Rich Trapper got a problem with No Jumper. And Suspect worked at No Jumper. But you with Brandon. Brandon works at No Jumper right now. This shit is confusing. It don't even make sense. It feel like a play. This shit is weird.
Each other then, bro. Because I even told Sus, like, bro, don't go up there tripping, man. It's not worth it, honestly. And I get it. You young and you want to show face and you don't want to feel like somebody holding you.
He's 30 years old.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I told him that, too. I'm like, well, you ain't that young. You ain't that young.
I think because people keep saying, you young, and I give him, like, the opening, like, but the thing I'm telling you is, you know me.
And another thing, y'all stop disrespecting this Nipsey Hussle, man. Stop disrespecting that man family, that man business, organization, what he stood for. Stop disrespecting it. Just because his brother expressed his emotions at a grand opening is not a door opening for any and everybody to do stupid shit at the Marathon Burgers. Start having some fucking respect. This is the problem with us right now. The fucking respect level is too low. If we start having some fucking respect, we'll do a lot better in this fucking world. Respect for ourselves, respect for others, just fucking respect. Let's go.
I try to keep it respectful. I ain't trying to be the guy who messes up Nipsey Hussle brother event. I don't want to be Rockstar. I don't want to be nothing like that. But
I know y'all hear that beep, beep in the back. That suspect calling. He's trying to call in. He's trying to talk his shit. Hold on. Let Brandon finish though.
Those dudes who was with Rich Trapper and the dudes who he running around shaking people's hands and shit, they was with him. Cause he was letting niggas know, hey, anybody pop up here, it's up. And they was like, yeah, for sure. They was ready. They were soldiers. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank God it didn't go. Thank God it didn't go down like that, bro. Cause regardless of it, bro, the way we feel about our community, it just ain't a good look anyway. Either way it go.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like when I was in the alley with the little YNs, they was like, "Hey, we want to slap this one dude, right? Somebody who comes around no jumper."
Okay.
And I was like, man, y'all got more class than that. Like, leave that dude alone.
Who they wanted to slap? Who?
All these dudes. I'm not saying the name. I'm not saying the name.
Oh, so we can already guess damn near who it is.
Because it could start a beef. But the thing is, I was just like, man, y'all got more class than that. Yeah, but niggas always be talking. I was like, bro, but let them talk. And they was like, you right.
Hey, hit that motherfucking like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'm going to keep delivering this hot shit. You know, we going to keep getting to the bottom of this shit. Yeah, that part. Don't lose. We can't lose.
You know, you got to be like big bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got so much more y'all could worry about. Y'all got so many things y'all could do with yourself. Don't worry about people that's just running their mouth. The same way I was trying not to worry about suspect running his mouth.
No, you handled it maturely. It's just the no jumper audience wants to see a crash out. They want to see chaos. But you definitely handled it in a mature way. Me personally,
handle what maturely? Agitating and irritating niggas? Brandon, all you do is agitate and irritate motherfuckers. You came on that show to directly irritate Almighty. You targeted the nigga. And you a buster for that. Black belt or not. You a black belt buster, Brandon. BBB. Black belt buster. Brandon. Oh, that's BBBB. Nigga, what do you mean? You targeted this man. And nobody's saying shit. Yeah, he flew off the handle. But nigga, I don't know too many people that wouldn't have flew off the handle. The way you came in wanting to smoke with the bullshit. Talking bullshit. Yeah, Almighty got a little riled up. But you don't never know what the next man is thinking. You might want to fight. He might want to kill. You might want to argue. He might want to get popping. You never know what the next man is even thinking in their brain. Why would you even come in there with the disrespect? Because that shit wasn't respect. You didn't come in there with respect. You came in there with the disrespect and then tried to get all respectable. Oh, I'm a respectful person. But you came in off rip with disrespect. You targeted a nigga. And your day is coming, Brandon. And I can't wait. Niggas like you, Brandon, I can't wait for your day. I'm just going to tell you that. And black belt or not, I'll slap this. Boy, stop. No, I won't. I won't do a thing to you.
You handled it more mature than me. I would have threw something. At your ass, man.
Hey, but can I tell you something, though?
Yes, sir.
One thing with Suspect that I will never respect, when he got around Marathon Burger, was he acting the way he acted on No Jumper, all loud and yelling and arguing it. He's very respectful. He's very
Suspect cool.
cordial.
Suspect cool, bro.
Suspect
Look,
cool,
this is the
but
thing
you
about
came in
Sus.
there
When I
with the
came out there,
disrespect. He
me and
cool
him
with
argued
everybody. Suspect cool with everybody, man. He's a P. He ain't worried about nothing but some bread. He cool with everybody. Fuck is you talking about? Only nigga he got beef with is Frosty. And that's some personal shit. He cool. You came in there with the disrespect. And I don't know no nigga that come in there with the disrespect and the nigga won't get on their head. Stop playing with me, bro. You got to have class. You have no class, Brandon. You coming in there disrespectful, and then acting like you got class after you didn't disrespected a nigga. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You got to have class from the beginning if you got class, my G. Fuck as you mean?
3 hours off camera, real deal arguing. And I'm like, oh, this is just the argumentative ass nigga. He just likes to argue.
Yeah, he'll tell
Yeah,
you.
but here's the thing. Was he calling you bees and doing all that?
Nah, hell nah, bro. No.
That's because you came in with the disrespect.
But see, like I told people.
You came in with the disrespect, bro. You deserve to be called a B. You came in with the disrespect. Off top, you get no respect. You come in with the disrespect off top, you get treated like a hoe. Off top, we on your ass. What do you mean? Shit don't work like that. You gonna give respect or nigga, we gonna take it.
See, Flacco got sus thinking, oh yeah, I could try short, stocky dudes. They ain't not gonna do nothing. He's a very simple-minded person. So he sees the person who reminds him of someone else, and he feels like, oh,
No, that's bullshit. You came in with the bullshit. You acting like we weren't watching, Brandon. We was watching that live, Brandon. That shit was live, Brandon. You acting like we didn't see it. What we saw, our eyes are lying to us. You came in with the disrespect, bruh. Fuck you mean? Now you playing the victim. Man, he's a skull. Up the skull. Up the skull. Shit is crazy.
I could get on this person. Oh, he talks a certain way, so I could challenge him. When he around them little gangsters, them YNs and all that, he's very respectful. He watches his tone. He watches his tongue. It's all
but you gotta, that's damn near every nigga, man. You ain't gonna come around a group of niggas talking reckless shit. That's every nigga.
But why not lead with that period? You think if Munchie B was like, hey, Sus, you a B. You think Sus will jump up? You a B. What you gonna do? Do something. You think he gonna...
Stop bringing Munchie. Stop bringing niggas up, bro. Munchie ain't coming in off top with the disrespect unless you was a hoe ass nigga. You done did something, said something, whatever. But Munchie ain't coming in off top with the disrespect. He reading the room. He's a general. Fuck is you mean? You, sir, you are a square from fucking Delaware. You don't know the rules. You don't know how shit work. Nothing. You don't even have to be a street nigga to know the rules and know how shit works, bro. Fuck are you talking about? Brandon, you, sir, you act like you married to a white woman, got 4 mixed kids, picket fence. The bitch done used her credit to get you a business and all this shit. Now you just shut up. Shut up.
You gonna do that with Munchie? You think you gonna do that with everything?
Well, nigga, playing devil advocate, Munchie B can't see. So, I mean,
no, but it don't matter. It's people who ride for him. You got Tiny Munchie and all them other dudes.
Yeah, true.
Don't forget it's LA. It's LA.
True. That's true.
One word.
Yeah.
One word, and you might not make it home.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about LA, Lord.
Disrespect.
He said one word, you might not make it home. Well, shit. All right, Brandon, I'm gonna get.
Let me ask you one question. One question before you go.
Go ahead, B.
Name one.
And then niggas told you to keep your black belt a secret. So you trying to catch niggas off guard and surprise niggas. And listen, that's not how we rock in LA. That's not how we rock. That's not how we rock. A lot of niggas won't even take an ass whooping. You whoop a nigga ass, nigga gonna kill you. You whoop a nigga ass, nigga gonna kill you. You gotta watch everything you do in LA. So what the fuck are you coming in for with the straight disrespect? You a fucking loser, bro.
One member, a real LA gang member, that suspect know about, that he's ever gave that energy to.
Nigga, Frosty the Snowman.
Right, listen,
that nigga's from Inglewood Family Gangsta Bloods.
Okay, but what I'm saying is they grew up together. They was friends and they was making raps and all that stuff. I'm saying somebody who Brandon just met, like and they say something disrespectful.
Let me see.
It ain't happening, bro.
He ain't really met no new bangers like that. But hey, you gotta give him that Frosty though, because the nigga is from Inglewood, and he do be in the same building with Munchie B for the time being, and it could have happened.
Yeah, could have happened. But guess what? He gives no respect to Munchie.
For all you podcasters out there and everybody out there, if you guys see me in the street, be very respectful, because I'm going to be very respectful. And if I sense any disrespect, if I sniff, smell, feel energy bad, any of that shit, I'm telling you, it's going to end up bad. You better hope I'm having a good day and I want to just leave. If not, it's going to end up bad, bro. I don't care what nobody say. It's going to end up bad.
Like, I would even say to the point of deferring to Munchie, like, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know. That's
all right, well, hey, listen, I'm around them. I see it, and I see a lot of, you know, more like I'm going to be agreeable with them and try to get them to validate what I'm saying. Not like it's Inglewood, so I got smoke with Inglewood. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Why would he have smoke?
So that's all I know. But let me tell you, you gotta go. But hey, yeah, man, nothing happened.
That's not how LA works. You have smoke with one nigga, you do not have smoke with the whole city, the whole town. That's not how LA works, bro. So by him having a disagreement or argument, whatever, beef with Frosty, that does not mean he don't like the whole Inglewood. You're a fucking idiot.
Everything was peaceful. The land is still the way the land been. It ain't gonna change no time soon. And it's time to move on to greener pastures.
Yeah, that's a fact. I can definitely agree with that, Brandon, for sure.
We can't move on to greater pastures with niggas like you antagonizing niggas, coming in targeting niggas with the disrespect. We can't move on to greater pastures. How? How do we get to greater pastures? Let me know this. With you coming in with the disrespect, riling niggas up, how the fuck we get to greater pastures? Nah, we don't get to greater pastures with this. This formula that you working with, Brandon, we get to darker days, not greater pastures. Come on, my nigga.
Well, I'm going to holler at you a little later. I appreciate you, man, for answering, Peasky.
No worries, man. Live from prison, man. It's a prison phone call. Don't you say?
All right.
Get him off the line, Cliff.
Man, y'all heard Brandon. Sus was trying to call me while I was on the phone with Brandon. Let me call Sus back, man. It's time for Sus to say what he got to say. Sus got to say his.
This is why I got my own.
Sus got to say his one,
I
too.
can say what I want. And I be in Long Beach.
That's what I mean. What's up, Peasky, man? We got Sus. You live.
What's happening?
Yeah, man, we got the almighty Sus Gerb in this thing. I gotta tell you, I just got the phone with Brandon. He gave me his
what you got to say?
his recount of what happened. He said basically, you came up there after he was already gone, basically.
But how would I know?
Yeah, I know.
I'm still right here, nigga. He could come back. What the fuck?
My nigga, he just said it. I'm still right here. He could come back. This is hours after they left. Stop playing with me. He's still there, Brandon. So all this bullshit you talking, Brandon, I ain't even talking to Rich. Because I don't even know how the fuck he got in this. I don't even really like that part. But anyway, Brandon, you had time to come back, bruh. Why you ain't come back? Bruh, you had to go to the movies with your wife, Michelle, and the kids. And come on, Brandon. They got to be on your time, be there at 11 in the morning. And come on, Brandon. You playing with real niggas, but you playing stupid games, bro. Knowing that as soon as it go up, you're going to let people know exactly what everything that happened. As soon as it go up. So why are you even playing with this man? You trying to put him deep in a trick bag. The man already going through shit in his life, but you coming in targeting the nigga like he ain't got shit going on he dealing with. The nigga don't have time to deal with you in this bullshit. This little kid bullshit, because you feeling some type of way. You intimidated by light-skinned niggas? They used to take your bitches? What happened? Why you come in intimidated by the light-skinned nigga? You come in jabbing at the light-skinned nigga. Niggas like that be, niggas used to get they bitches took, couldn't never get no pussy, ain't get no attention, and mad at the light-skinned nigga because he getting all the attention and all the pussy. Stop playing. You need to be a smooth nigga like myself. I was getting all the pussy. I ain't nowhere near light-skinned, my boy. I got all kind of light-skinned partners. Everybody, I don't give a fuck. Man, listen, this boy is dealing with insecurities deep inside himself. Look at him. He's a fat-ass chubby nigga. He had to learn karate, jujitsu, he had to learn that shit. That's the only thing could have saved him in life. Look at him. He's a fucking loser. Fat, chubby potato. Stop playing with me.
Well, nah, it's over with. I'm happy.
When that nigga get here, they didn't tell me no time. Did you ever see them niggas say a time?
Nah, I ain't gonna say I did. I ain't gonna lie though. Okay. I'm happy y'all missed each other, bro.
That's love, yeah, for surely. I thank you, bro. My bad,
said,
gang. I just got a marathon burger
back?
from my boy Brian Hurst, baby. You feel me, nigga?
Oh, yeah.
I'm up there getting burgers, nigga.
Yeah.
You ain't come
Sus
back.
out there
It's
popping.
gonna be like that.
Sus out
You
there.
seen that boy walking with that
but look, on some real
backpack.
shit, did you ever hear them niggas say a time?
Nah, he didn't say no time.
Niggas didn't say no
I really-
motherfucking time. They said show up.
Hey, I really think Brandon afraid of the backpack. I don't really think.
Yeah. But who told you to show it? Was it Brandon or Rich Trapper?
Both of them.
Oh, both of them.
They never said no time. They just said marathon burger, nigga.
Yeah.
All day. Nigga, Rich Trapper all on Instagram. Nigga, go look at this Instagram video. Nigga, all on Instagram talking about I'll be here all night. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, so y'all up there. Man, why y'all bring, like I told,
in the background, nigga.
like I told Brandon, why the hell, don't be disrespecting Nipsey like that, y'all. Come on, man.
Look, bro, this don't got nothing to do with that man. Rest in peace to that man. He was the GOAT. He was a legend. You feel me? I'm a huge fan, but it don't got nothing to do with that. Niggas acting like I couldn't come somewhere, so I showed up. Point blank, period. Nigga.
Right. Look, I told Brandon, I'm like, bro, Sus is just argumentative. Me and Sus argued off camera for 3 hours, nigga, and it was good.
That's just what I do.
Facts.
Niggas be trying to act like that's just me. Like I be acting like on some cameras, bro. That's just how I am.
Yeah, I can solidly vouch that nigga Sus is an argumentative nigga. Me and this nigga argued. We was sweating in the car arguing, nigga.
Facts. I'm yelling top of my lungs. That's just me.
Shit was crazy.
That's just me.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't pick and choose. Man, I'm arguing. That's just what the fuck it is.
All right, so Brandon, I had to tell him. He said, bro, Sus don't. He said, name one gang member Sus done never talk crazy to. I said, nigga, Frosty. You can't take that from him, nigga. You talk crazy to Frosty.
What? And we chased him down the street. What the fuck?
You know I'm B team, and I just gotta give it words. Give it up.
I feel you. I understand. You don't gotta disrespect it, but we all seen the video on YouTube when the nigga pulled up. We chased him down the street.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I argue with AD. I got into it with T-Rail.
Sure did.
Man, stop it.
Oh, you did get into it with T-Rail. Bad.
Bro, niggas be lying, bro. I don't pick and choose nothing. It just so happened that most gang members be fucking with me. For the most part, if not, we be beefing with the niggas. It's up, so what? But for the most part, niggas fuck with me. I argue with whoever I disagree with. It don't even be like if I don't fuck with them. Because I argue with a lot of people I fuck with. Should I argue with you?
Yeah, Sus is like the Sus, you like a Louisiana light-skinned nigga. Them niggas be getting mad to the motherfucker. Nigga quick as hell, nigga.
That's just me, gang. I don't be putting up a front. I don't be putting up an act. That's just me, gang.
Yeah. Well, what do you think you're gonna be able to come back, bro? Because of course people still want to see you on a no jumper platform, my nigga.
Yeah, he gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Adam gonna have to let him back, bro. Adam just scared of them lawsuits, and I understand. But if you have an agreement with him and have him sign a contract, he's not gonna. If you stipulate it in the paperwork, he's gonna abide by it, bro. The man comes there just to get his check. All he care about is the bread. He don't give a fuck. What do you mean? Yes, he gonna be back. The question is, do he want to come back? I would be like, I would run it up. Let's run this shit up. Almighty, let's run this shit up. Run this shit up until they want you back, and then charge them quadruple. You feel me? Fuck you mean?
I don't know. We gonna see.
We gonna see, bro.
I don't know.
We gonna see.
We gonna see. You never know.
Yeah, we never
You
know.
never know.
We never
I ain't
know.
gonna say too much, but you feel me? I done had a couple conversations already.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gonna see, man. They might have to chill. Adam, bring Sus back, make him do an episode of anger management.
That's love, bro. I appreciate that. Hey, I'm out here fucking with the fans. Hey, I'm talking to a nigga on the podcast. What you just said? Hey, I've been a fan since 9th grade. You know, I've been hearing this whole music. Like, it's tight. It's lit. No crap, nigga. We outside running in the. Nigga, we showing love. Nigga, fucking nigga me.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't looking for me, nigga.
Yeah, that part. Well, shit, enjoy your day, man.
Yeah, we outside.
All right,
yeah, bro. Good looking for tapping in with me.
You already know, Peasky.
Yeah, nice meeting you, gang. Nice meeting you, gang. Nice meeting you, gang. We outside. We outside.
Already, man.
All right, Cliff. I fuck with you, bro.
I fuck with you, my nigga. All right, 100. All right, bro. So y'all get Brandon's side of the story. Damn, should I call Rich Trapper? Let me call Rich Trapper.
Man, listen. We already heard from Rich Trapper. And the fact of the matter is this. It's not seeming right. It's not seeming right. It's not. Something ain't smelling right. It's not seeming right. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button. It's your boy Cinco Bands, the man. Looking like 100 grand, trying to get 100 grand. You understand? Bands with 2 Z's because they sleeping on me. Sooner or later, they going to be speaking on me. And always remember, if you new to the channel, we going to get to the bottom of it.